But Kenny, some would describe that as a bit of a surprising transfer window yesterday.
Yeah, no, I can see that, and I understand those points. For our goalkeeper anyway, Stephen Henderson, somebody I've been after for a little while, and I do think that for Luke McGee as well, he's done very well for us, but as a young keeper he needs an old head around at the right time. At the moment, I think the timing is right for him to come out of the team, and for an experienced keeper to go in. We haven't, for the defensive solidity that we've shown, we haven't quite had the clean sheets that we should have, and I think some talking, some organisation can bring that. Luke's going to be a really good goalkeeper for Portsmouth, and he has been in his time, but for Stephen now, I think that he'll bring some experience to the whole team. For Luke, it's a case of one step back to perhaps go two forward in the future. For Stephen, it's his time now, and a few months to, impress, get back to first team football, and I do think bring some experience and some organisation to our team. In terms of Carl Bennett, we have quite a lot of wide men at the club, so those two positions are quite well stocked up, and for him to get game time and football, we've obviously let him go.
Was the goalie a late decision? He signed late, but was he in the pipeline for some time?
We actually have been trying for a while, and we did try in the last window, but contractually it didn't quite come off. Somebody we have followed, and wanted to bring an experienced goalkeeper in anyway as an option with a young keeper. We've had the first half of the season with two young keepers, hasn't been bad at all, but in terms of, let's say, the promotion equation, I do think you need some experience in goal.
Did you get all you wanted in the deadline on deadline day?
It's all we really expected. We didn't feel that, unless there were high number of players going out, that there'd be a high number of players going in. We didn't think that would be the case, and then after that, we made several inquiries. There are different areas that we tried to strengthen. In the end, anyway, for this particular window, we've brought in an experienced keeper, two young defenders in Walks and Dislandes, and a number 10 in Connor Ronan. So I'm pleased with the addition of those guys, both short and long term. I'm sure they'll do very well for Portsmouth.
Now, all that out of the way, you're now looking to get back to winning ways.
Yeah, we are, and January, although performances haven't been that much different, results haven't been there, and the results are the bottom line. So we want it to be a better February. We want to be able to focus as a group, and if you're looking now with a few senior pros that we have, with vital senior pros as well, Gareth Evans, Pittman, Henderson, and one or two that will be coming back as well. There's a group sort of under 25 years old, and I think quite an exciting group as well, hungry to make their name, hungry to pick the club up, take it forward, and develop as a unit as well. Now that's our challenge. That's my challenge as a coach and as the manager.
What do you feel you have to do different to get that one? Just to be a little bit sharper, be a little bit luckier? Yeah,
I think if you're looking through January, but we have been close in those areas. The last time we scored 3 goals was the 30th of December, when we've beaten Northampton 3-1 at home, and Hawkins got 2 that day, and Matty Kennedy got 1. We need to be up in the 2s and 3s if we can, on a regular basis. So there are aims. There's a process to doing that. I do feel in terms of that particular process, we need to be stronger and more constructive in midfield, more creative, and the likes of Connor Ronan can bring that. So it's the right person now at the right time in the right slot can help us. Always a compliment wherever we are. But as I said, for me as a manager now, I want to assemble and am assembling a young and hungry group that have a very good future, and that will be starting on Saturday.
Until last Saturday, of course, Doncaster were on a bit of an unbeaten run, so it won't be easy.
No, of course, and they're a good side, and as you say, have had a good run. But if you're looking at the top 10, top 12 of this division in particular, it's an achievement to get into that, and there's a lot of very good teams going for the championship. And I'm pleased to say, in 9th place at the moment, we're one of them. We're 5 points off the playoffs. Doncaster are our next opponent. We'll give them every respect, but we've been strong at home. And as I said, in terms of a relatively new group, a young group, a group with ability and enthusiasm, we need to start now in terms of the running.
Any injury concerns?
No, there's not. We're looking at, Houndstrup and Watmore. At some stage coming back. I'm not sure when, to be honest with you. They're the next two that will be in the door, but that certainly won't be affecting this week or probably next week either. I'm pleased to say though that from last week, other than Adam May's suspension, we'll be selecting from the same squad.